Oh my God. Becky, listen to the atmosphere. You know, some people know that people, you feel me? Some people got heat and beef from people that when you go try to talk to that person they got beef with, like that doesn't mean like that don't mean you got beef with them too or some shit. They try to make it seem like you should have beef with them, and it's just like you got this. I know I'm powerful too, and you're like, who's on your side? But that's no one told someone to walk into military boundaries. No one told someone to go to the off limit boundaries that says hazard, and your senses say this is not the right thing to do. Shit is amazing. But you know who, a cold artist that goes under this artist name, he had many artist names, but people that had beef with him when he was on tour, and he has to get back home and shit. You ain't gonna respect all his attributes. But Famous Dex, that's a cold nigga. Famous Dex, that nigga is cold. That nigga is cold as fuck. Shit is amazing. Look up to mama and tell her I made it. Hold on. Nigga cold on the beat. Yeah. We doing it again. Gold all in my teeth. Hold on. Nigga cold on the beat. Someone's following me, so y'all just be my surveillance since my surveillance. You be talking about my surveillance and senses isn't about to stop them from following me because they weak, so I should be okay with people that I don't like following me because they weak. Shit is amazing. The biggest thing a sore loser can do is make an excuse. You feel me? Because if they felt like they could complain about being a sore loser, they would have. But instead, they can't complain about being a sore loser, so they're gonna goddamn talk about who would win. blurt out how everybody told him you shouldn't have even tried that. We are living single. I'm glad I got my girl. We are living single. Nah, you wanna know what's really crazy? When no one, this is the worst thing. People that don't have nothing to live for, so they die inside a little bit more every time they see people that have something to live for. Or not just that. They die inside and then talk about soul. Like they the only ones that could say soul or some shit. When someone criticizes them. Like, or what really worse is they mock people that's enthusiastic. I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. I can do that. I just did that. I just did that. You feel me? That shit is lame. Or mock what they think they would say to them. Like they just walking corpse. Feel me? Like, you feel me? And they think they just get better at doing it. So whenever someone figure out they don't have nothing to live for or get up in life, they think they got experience for acting like all the people that have something to live for. Like, oh, you're one of those that have something to live for. I'm gonna just talk like this to you. Did you do the extra credit? And you feel me? They have to put up a bill like they serious and shit like that. So you're like, oh yeah, I did the extra credit. And then they just stare at you, or if they know, or if they scared because you they just want to stare at you. So if they scared, they gonna be like, oh, can I see? And they didn't goddamn finesse because you feel me, someone that has something to live for wanted to see it, just to see how cool that person's extra credit was. But them, body language speaks for itself, Shit is amazing. Yeah, Famous Dex is a cool ass dude, man. Y'all tell Dex in any way y'all want to. I'm trying to make some music with that boy. Hold on. Nigga cold on the beat. What's worse about people that don't have nothing to live for? They want to start beef with people that have stuff to live for. And what's also worse is they want people to know that they don't have nothing to live for. And hope that you be like, nonsense. Because they not, you feel me, they can control your life, they still gonna feel like they have nothing to live for. So they're just gonna try to be a parasite. Like, you feel me? All I know is that I've been getting told when I was since a kid I was glowing. You feel me? You feel me? That was enough for me to have something to live for. You feel me? Know that me glowing tells people they have something to live for. So I was getting told that at a young age. So the math, I'm getting told that and seeing people's facial expression from the distance in kilometers make me know that my glow is the glow that heard around the goddamn world. You feel me? So it's not hard to read people's body language if you're the glow that's heard around the goddamn world. So I'm not even telling someone to try to glow like me. But if you ain't glowing and then you try to talk to me, you feel me? That shit weird as fuck. Because if I'm the glow that's heard around the goddamn world and you're not glowing, and people's body language think I'm gonna elaborate more, that means you only came up to me to try to stop me from glowing. Or you only plan to try to tell me what to do. Go glow over there. And you know what's really bad? I'm just glowing. I'll be silent just glowing. And people that ain't glowing be talking shit. Like they're talking as me or some shit. I be like, what the fuck? Oh, he want to do this. He want to do that. Then it becomes a goddamn threat. So now it's like, okay, I'm a glowing warrior. I'm not just glowing and wanting people to do stuff for me. I'm going to do shit my goddamn self. And they be wondering why I have friends. My body language tells them they won't be in harm. Now I'm gonna explain this shit because we talking about body language. Because people are in the circle of niggas that don't feel like they don't have nothing to live for. I can't be motivative and inspiring for people that choose to have something to live for. If I talk about more inspiring things to help people have something more to live for or know they're on a great path, and don't be bothered by people that don't have nothing to live for, because sooner or later they're going to learn you're supposed to live for yourself, not try to live for others. They start talking to me like I done just roasted them. First of all, thank you, but you're not that important. People that don't have nothing to live for turn on the TV and act like it's a goddamn gladiator dome of two swordsmen going back and forth. Don't give a fuck about nothing. You feel me? In the void of knowing the contract and how you contracted in this world, and no one's talking to you, just like common law isn't talking to no one particular. People just jump in and make the consequences worse. Like, how the hell do you watch somebody that didn't just was born? You feel me? Because if he was just born, if he did what y'all did, he would be not glowing, just like y'all. But chose not to do that shit. And you talking about exchanging bodies, like that's not gonna just put you in the predicament of not glowing, because he's glowing so loud, like the sun. If you go into the sun and you don't glow, it's going to tear you to pieces. So you're trying to shut down someone's glow and then tell people to respect you just like you was glowing because you did that much or some shit. Or feel bad that I don't know how to glow no more or some shit. People are weird. You know, people want to be fly, so they're going to try to go to the light. And so that's what I like. Usually people go live, you feel me, they glow, they say, okay, I'm about to go live. This is the contract of what I'm dealing with, you feel me? And that's what everybody do, you feel me? So people already know, and they choose to breach the contract. And know that they breached the contract so bad, so they're ready to be on the street looking at people that don't want to look at them. And like I said, you're not the only one, bitch. If you gonna keep directing your energy to me, You're not important. You're not about to stop me from talking about other fuck niggas in the whole goddamn universe that you too lazy to learn for yourself. So you have even traveled to a centimeter of what the universe is. But you keep talking about, I'm talking shit, I don't want to hear you talk. Well, congratulations. 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 My senses go as far as my glow and more. So it's just hysterical to me that people's bodies, that in the community, people that are great talkers, if anybody wants to give me the compliment, I don't give a fuck. Talk in a way to make people know that don't want to listen, but try to stew because they don't want to be behind or some shit. Body language, once again. Talk in a way to make them know, like, if you don't want to listen, I'm still talking in a way like a GPS to shit. Don't bother the people that don't want to listen, and vice versa. So I'm pausing because people are threatening me with their body language and think it's okay, because in the end, I'ma have to deal with karma. You feel me? And people's body language knows how bad karma is going to be. So they wish they can talk to karma, give them a guilt trip, hope karma gives them sympathy. But no, they didn't really escalate it too far. That karma turns the other cheek, and then they jam karma and make karma they body language tells it all. You feel me? Cause like I said, I'm the glow that's heard around the world. You feel me? That, you feel me? That's a body language. You feel me? So they talking about, oh, you this, you that, you this, you that. But I'm the glow that's heard around the goddamn world. And you're not even glowing. So the second, I guess that's how y'all trying to interpret. You got the glow that's heard around the world in a stalemate or a status quo. Other people that ain't glowing, they're not gonna be able to see. Body language, man. Body language. So, all technology was out with a free will and for people to take their time and learn. And, people had no problem with that. But then they saw people was accelerating faster than them. And this is how stupid people are with their own goddamn body language. If there's technology out, people been accelerated. So how the fuck you get technology in your hand and get jealous of the next person accelerating? That doesn't make no goddamn sense. You mad at other people accelerating, that's what you supposed to do. But all you wanted to do was learn like 2 tricks and keep people confined in them 2 tricks, but you saw the zillion of tricks that can be learned. And you just wanted to learn 2 tricks out of there. Where the zillion of tricks come from? So people been fucking accelerated wanting to learn more than 2 tricks. So what the fuck got you mad at the people wanting to learn 2 tricks and you didn't talk and said, well, I just want to learn 2 tricks when you knew other people wanted to learn zillions of tricks? Did it just hit you that no one's as dumb as you? Like, body language, I'm talking to zillions of people. Leave me the fuck alone. So, now that's amazing that people will see someone that's glowing around the world and they choose, and that person that's not glowing choose not to live for something. And will stink the atmosphere up like they about to confine some of the glow. Like, body language and then we'll be yelling loud as hell, you feel me? When someone's glow, they be yelling when someone's glow is in tune to the atmosphere, echoing their body language. What you mad at space for? You gonna swing and miss. Like, how you supposed to hit space? You just yelling, making it worse. And then you done tired yourself out, so you said you don't care that it's worse now. Don't nobody want to be around that. Once again, I'm talking to zillion people. Body language. Because it is crazy that people will talk about, if I do that, that will make me look whack as hell. Yes, if you pick up a sword and you haven't practiced with a sword, and you start talking about you're a Zorro, you will look dumb and no one want to be around you with the sword. But then Zorro pick up the sword, you trying to tell him, look, you're whack. And then when people just be quietly trying to tell people, no one don't got time for your immaturity, and then they be trying to call people out body language. That still is, then if I just told you I don't have time for your immaturity, that doesn't say maybe I could be a bully. Because that's not being a bully, because body language, you feel me? When it gets to that stalemate, that junk be crazy. And that shit's been happening for years. That shit is goddamn extravagant. Because once again, on Instagram, like, well, oh yeah, what I was trying to bring up was social media, how technology came about. Because once again, this is the benefit of doubt to get past the people that don't live for nothing and don't glow and have to build from neutralizing themselves. So they arrested themselves. body language threats, you feel me? So you don't talk about certain stuff. People um think they have the benefit of the doubt to do actions because it's gonna take time to explain why they was wrong. And they got so much acting. I'm sorry. Okay, body language, like body language has been ignored so much, and they don't see that that's what space is. You feel me? That's what being under the sea is. No one wants to be in your waters. Like body language. You feel me? Like, do not come over here and start trying to stink on me. And then if someone call me out, act like body language don't explain the truth. Like I was saying, like, people are going to work. You feel me? If I don't have time for that business, then you feel me? Or you feel me? If I'm not ready to do that business, that job, then I shouldn't have approached them with that business or job. You feel me? But people come with their business knowing their business is going to fail. Like, how is your business failing going to make my business fail? How is your business body language going to make my business body language stop prospering? Like, people don't have customers that they can't give customer service to, but they talk about customer service to the community. If you walk in wanting customer service, you're not supposed to get customer service. If you walk in not making an ultimatum for why you should respect somebody, why will you give respect? You do not deserve customer service. And you can't say you glowing like someone should respect you. That's another thing. Now that is crazy. People say they're being so good like you had to respect them. That's them bucking. Because if I don't respect them, they're gonna retaliate. If you throw a coin in the air, it's going to fall down. Like, what the fuck? That shit don't make no goddamn sense. If you throw a coin in the air, there's a reaction. You feel me? And what's amazing about people that aren't glowing, they saying, I just want to be able to abuse somebody. And it's just like, no, you don't. Because if the world became abusive, you'll be the main one complaining like you're complaining now. So you complain in general. So people might as well live out their life and protect the world. Because don't nobody want to see that shit. So you know how you be seeing cartoons and they'll be talking about like how a theme, you feel me? Those people be the people in the themes that act exactly the same. It's just a different dialect. Well, some people be in the theme really changing it up. Like, you feel me? They be changing it. They might, you feel me? They might choose not to be the leader this time. You feel me? They might choose, you feel me? They might choose to be, you feel me? Just, they change it up. You feel me? They might choose to be sarcastically disrespectful. You feel me? Like that body language. Like body language. I don't have to say it out loud. And this is the worst thing about people learning about chemistry. Now that people learn about chemistry, they try to say they're going to make their own chemistry. Okay, well, you have to learn how to talk first. If you don't know how to talk, you feel me? It's still not no goddamn chemistry or bond. If I never learn how to talk the way that you're trying to create, there cannot be not one bit of a relationship. That doesn't make sense. If you're telling me telling you to shut the hell up is me saying hey to you, and I never learned that, you feel me? Or speaking that language, I'm still telling you the actions that come behind if you don't listen in the back streets. The fuck? Oh, he's saying hey. Yeah, me beating your ass in the back streets is me saying hey. I ain't what? People is about dumbest body language. You're not moving fast. Then what is my body language doing? How the fuck am I the glow that's heard around the world and I'm not moving fast? How the fuck the sun is glowing so bright and you tell me it's not vibrating at a great speed? This is what really makes it worse. It's deja vu. When I say that means everything's happening exactly what as it happened when I was surveying the world and watching people trying to talk at the same time someone else is talking. All I know is the world was in silence. And silence was loud before silence got its own cocoon and home for other things to start having its own echoing cadence. And people is thinking that they're overstepping people's silence because silence got a house now. So since silence isn't in the streets no more, but when silence comes in the streets, niggas know. You feel me? That's what niggas is really waiting for. It's like a owner or something, and people all know the owner for being in the mob and mafia and shit, which most owners are. You feel me? And he hasn't cycled inside his business yet, but all they doing is disrespecting his business. Cause they know he gonna see they disrespected his silence going home. Or his silence in the building. And once again, it's when people be like, huh? Oh my gosh, you're right. And shit like these is not goddamn talks to be like you're right. But people are annoyed with people stating the obvious, but what am I doing if I say these are not talks? So, body language. Body language. That's body language. People be in so much fear that they can't control the momentum of talking about somebody, or you feel me, adrenaline. They have so much adrenaline and fear, they can't control the momentum of talking about somebody. Then they'll try to cover it up with something they know is not the truth out there. Their body language and point out certain things. You feel me? And that's what this is all about. You feel me? What now? What I just been going through, and what is going to be another veil out there. The body language of people listening is people trying to cover up. Yeah, body language. Body language. Yeah, body language. Body language. The organization of my body language ticks people off. They're like, why? So we're not even in his shade of his glow? No, you're not in the party. You can't even see an ass cheek or nothing like that. Body language. Ooh, I would. Body language. Body language, man. Body language. Hey, you know it's body language. Someone like me could not just stand still, okay? Body language. The second you stand still, you gonna have to clean up the fog of everybody trying to stank on you and your body language like we stank on our body language trying to cover up our objectives. Body language. My teeth ain't gold. Body language, you feel me? This is all on accident, you feel me? Body language. I want to get off live, but I'm too immature. Body language. Even if I close this live and you still got live open astrally and inverted astrally, we're gonna roast you Body language. Because you only do something one time, but you doing this shit a goddamn zillion times. Body language. So, like, what is he doing a zillion times this time? Body language. Yeah, it's just people just opening up their minds. Cause I ain't mind fucking nobody I don't fuck with, you feel me? Body language. Body language of how jobs work, you feel me? Just look at my body language. I feel like I'm being a great body language, you feel me, for everybody that's working and all the people that are not working, you feel me, are just, you feel me, trying to cover up what really work is, you feel me, body language. But in the end, they're gonna be too broke to be able to enjoy people cycling into another job, you feel me? So they're gonna be on the outskirts, you feel me? You're gonna be on the outskirts talking so much shit of why they're not invited places and try to cover up how badly they wish they could go. Body language. I want to have zillion people watching me and building my fan base again. Body language, you feel me? Just body language. That's not the adjective, you feel me? Body language. Everything is not crystal clear. Body language. Some people be stinking in the inside because they know people already. The body language. You feel me? And if your insides is coming out to your outsides, body language. So for them to tell me the military ain't on that to make sure the niggas don't. Body language. He always comes up with something. Body language. Body language. Body language. Body language. Body language. Oh, body language. People's body language is gonna have me in the point where I have to go somewhere else with my body language to show the disrespect after I get the respect, because they're gonna inadvertently give me disrespect because the body language is gonna be the same, but they're gonna try to cover up the body language. So I should be able to, body language, but people body language. Body language. Body language. I should have just say body language one time and all this shit. Body language. But people say war, the word war means someone giving you a piece of paper and telling you they don't fuck with you. Body language, you feel me? Well, people think war is a once in a lifetime thing, you feel me? People think wealthy people ain't in war their whole life. Body language. People try to synchronize the astral planes of all the places they can go and think security, and they using the community to get to places and think security isn't surveying the whole thing. Body language. Niggas get away from people's body language of wanting to secure the world because their body language don't give a fuck. You feel me? Body language. Niggas call niggas pauses leadway. Body language. Niggas say not talking to them means they have the right to do what they want. But the body language. So, body language. Body language. People's bills be gone and they be trying to use that like, how do you know the bill is gone? Body language, you feel me? Body language. People be like, the more words you use, the more they can cover shit up. That's why I'm just saying. Like, what was that? Body language. What's the use of that over here? It's a whole new world. Body language, you know what I mean? Niggas be wanting to talk to the glow that's heard around the world. Body language. Even though the glow heard around the world was disrespected as a kid. So they just want to disrespect that same old kid that grew up and is great in the hood. You feel me? Body language. You feel me? Nothing changed. Body language. Feel me? All them advanced talks you had with people. Body language. You feel me? And atmosphere. Silence. Atmosphere, silence, and body language. Now I'm about to say body language. Body language. Word synonymous for what I can't say. You feel me? Body language. And body language and sarcasm and body language. Body language. Now that's, oh my goodness, body language. Niggas think people trying to rally them up, you feel me? Lasso them or some shit. Body language, because that's what they would do. And then they think they didn't upset you. No, they know they didn't upset you. They just want to say that shit. Because their body language says it, shows it. So, that's what really makes people start yelling. Because their body, they already know you can read their body language. So, you feel me? They can't wait to, you feel. It's like me playing basketball, I can read someone's body language. Me playing football, I can read someone's body language. Me playing sports games, like me sensing the lions in the world and the lions sensing me back. I can read all of their body language and all the shit that they have to go through. You feel me? And the people's body language that they have to go through, and vice versa. They can read my body language and all the body language of the people that are approaching me. And that's what got to me talking about how the world was wireless before wires, body language. So, I was in a library for a long time. Body language. I went from the association because, body language to body language to, you feel me, body language, and what, you feel me, the help of the people that wish it wasn't body language. As you can see in my body language, me survey the world and see all the tornadoes made from my body language. of proof. Um, yeah. So body language, yeah, then I deny body language all the way to body language. You feel me? With the help of the silence of people's body language and the atmosphere silence. Um, so people try not being silent. Some people not being silent on purpose. Some people are being silent on accident. Some people are in the fear of silence. And some people are, you feel me, body language. And then, they body language over there. They don't want me to talk about what I've been and done. And it's time for the sequel of life. But we have to make sure everybody gets home through the whole astral world. And people body language wanting to start a riot with anybody to blame security body language because they feel like they the shit and they can gloat about being on the run from harming somebody. Body language, you feel me? And the body language is body language, you feel me? That's all body language, you feel me? And more body language and body language. And people's body language is body language. And now niggas gonna do thug life for body language. Body language. I'm doing better. Body language. Oh, body language. You did that because of my body language. You said that. You did that. Body language. Look how they acting. Body language. You feel me? Niggas that wish they was me. Body language. Niggas that be like, oh, I couldn't have took that. Body language. This energy. Body language. I hope he doesn't explain. He's trying to get it over with. I guess he don't. I guess he cares a little bit. Come on, guys. If we move a certain way, he had to slow down the time span of doing stuff. Body language. Yeah, he fucked me up. Yeah, I'm trying to fuck up his personal life with saying certain things and I'm being disgusted. Body language. As long as you don't follow my family, body language. Yeah.